We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Miami, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Up next for Miami, Garrett Cooper. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready now for the Marlins, Starling Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air out to center field. Carlson is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Tommy Edman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pre-game, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 3-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Paul Goldschmidt, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 1-0. Popped him up. Aguilar is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. DeYoung is off of first with 2 away. 0-2 the count to Miller.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hot shot toward third. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. Foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Molina has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Ready now, Dylan Carlson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite and swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Dickerson. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Second inning set to go, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dickerson, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Brian Anderson.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now both runners on the move. Drilled to first. One there, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey! Got a full count.
High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neill waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Ball back outside. Ball back inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
That's 3-1. Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Lopez.
The pitcher, Pablo Lopez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So striding in, Miguel Rojas. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Paul DeYoung is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. High chopper to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brad Miller.
So stepping in, Brad Miller. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Two balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. From the stretch. Count remains 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Fowler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Marte blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Isan Diaz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year. And it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey.
1-2 now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Pablo Lopez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the pitch.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. At the plate now, Dylan Carlson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look now, the pitch lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Slovverr.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Cards strand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Miguel Rojas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Striding into the box, Garrett Cooper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2.
2-2.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Starling Marte. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Full count. Here it comes. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Alex Reyes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Alex Reyes.
Corey Dickerson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This year against right-handed pitching, Dickerson is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Popped him up. Cervelli has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brad Miller would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! No, that's down.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out.
Now batter, second baseman,
Isan Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Francisco Cervelli, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's set, now the pitch. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pablo.
So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Edman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Yadi Molina digging in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The catcher, Yadi.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. Fly ball heading for the alley. Dickerson on the move, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. James Hoyt, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Max Schrock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 55, Max Schrock.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready with the 1-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Tommy Edman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. On the ground to the right side. A dive. He's got it. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cooper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Garrett Cooper.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jesus Aguilar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 delivery.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here it comes. To third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
At the plate, Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Dickerson going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins 4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
23, Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. And the count will be full. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Harold Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Harold Ramirez.
And he takes ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Jordan Hicks enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Alfaro.
And that's taken for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alfaro brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 offering. Hicks, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins 4. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. John Birdie will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Digging in now, Dylan Carlson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Stanek, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Matt Carpenter will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Struck him out. Cards leave 1. They lead it 5-4. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Rojas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Gallegos stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-2 delivery. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is lifted out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Marlins down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's set and the pitch. Push to the right side. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Cards rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alex Reyes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.